What is up, everybody? Dealer preview tonight for Little Giant, the old school comic show happening this weekend at the Everett Arena in Concord, New Hampshire. I can't wait, but you got to listen to another countdown. We're ready. We're ready to go. Here we go. All right, we're going to get started, but it's Wednesday night. I'm on vacation. I got to do this so I don't get sued.
The following program is rated TV MALS. It contains strong language and sexual situations. It is intended only for mature audiences.
All right, I get it now. I think we're ready.
I think so. That was a lot of countdown.
It was a lot of countdown, right? It's a lot of countdown. Come on. What's up, everybody? Welcome. I haven't been on 3MIB in a long time. We're ready to go. We've got a dealer preview show tonight. I got the 3 men in the basement hanging out. I grabbed the 2 Daves who are slowly taking over. And without further ado, Dave the brother, say what's up.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Great to see everybody on a Wednesday. Hope everybody's getting through the week. I just got another day of work, and then I could head up to New Hampshire. Looking forward to it. I'm not sure if I'm looking forward to the drive because I'm driving, and I got Otto driving shotgun. And
Dave, are you the handler for the weekend? Is that it?
I don't want to. I'm not committing to anything.
You might just leave me there if it gets.
Yeah. Good chance I might leave you there.
It's gonna be a tough drive, man. That's like 2.5 hours of a lot of Otto.
That's a lot of Otto. Well, on the way home, I won't be saying much of nothing. So, but that being said, speaking of seeing a lot of, my man Chinmo is running a gauntlet. 3rd dealer preview show, man. How are you standing up to this, dude? The fortitude of the beard.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm very tired. No,
I'm comic book life.
Yeah, no, I'm having a lot of fun. But between work, personal life, shows, I had an absolute blast last weekend at King Con. I'm pumped for this weekend at Little Giant. So it's gonna be fun. I'm excited to see. I mean, the show never disappoints with books.
Never disappoints. When I show you the lineup, when I get Jason on, when you see all the vendors that are popping on, this is it's a great weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Truly
the
is.
News there. I just heard from Chinmo is you have a private life, like you have a.
I have a life outside of this little box that you see me in, right. Or behind a table.
The 3MIB booth.
Exactly. Yeah. Which come by this weekend, you'll see me and Dave. So it'd be great.
No, that's actually a plan, though. I'm spreading it out. I'm giving you guys more space to deal with.
That's not a plan because you leave all your stuff everywhere. It's like you're still there.
I know. Are we going to do a Where's Otto?
We might as well.
Where's Otto? We might as well, right? Because it's a small town. Whether it's in the hotel, whether it's at where are we going to go to eat? I'm sure.
Let's 100% be honest. For a fact, at least Friday night, we're going to end up at Buffalo Wild Wings.
I can't wait for the wings. Salt and vinegar wings. I've been dying for them.
There's Buffalo Wild Wings around here,
Yeah, it just tastes different. I like being away on vacation. I turn around here. I might know somebody up there. Who the fuck knows me? It's okay. I can say whatever I want.
Everybody at the con's going to
say, everybody at the con.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, too. But
we know it's going to know you.
Yeah, no, it's all right. But I just love going up there. It's
you can wear a disguise.
Yeah, really. I'll put a hairpiece on. Oh my God. It's so awesome. But listen, before we give everybody a shout out in the chat, let's pay some bills. If you like this video, please do. Dealer preview shows. The deals are already made. Deals have been made before and after a lot of the shows that have happened in the past couple weeks. Mm-hmm. Hit the notification bell so that's the wrong one. That's the notification bell. So we know we do videos like this. We have tons of content coming out. Can't wait. Going all the way through May 18th into Terrificon. And you know what that is. Subscribe now so when we're doing these things. We just don't hang out at the booth. We give stuff away. I got a stack of stuff. We did tons of giveaways. It's just great. And that's because of the comic book community. And please leave a comment below. Are you interested? This is a working document. Are there books you want to go after? If you see a book, make a comment. I'll get a hold of the dealer for you. We'll make the deals before it starts. Whoo!
See that again.
Long-winded there. I'm going to need
a lot of yapping.
Yeah, run that back, will you?
That's a lot of yapping. Good thing I'm highly caffeinated, as you can see. Great. This is going to really be great at 2 a.m.
Do I have power to mute you? I do.
Yeah, my Friday drive is really starting to get into focus here.
Yeah, good luck,
No
man.
caffeine for you.
Dave, I would not hold it against you or blame you if I show up Friday afternoon and Otto just isn't there.
Where's Otto? I fucking left him at the rest stop.
Where's Otto? Yeah, I know where Otto. He's standing in front of his house waiting for me.
Yeah, he's at the rest stop. I had to leave him there. Jesus.
Oh yeah, the rest stop. That's right.
Well, just remember, Dave, I wasn't the one who left you at the diner on the crawl.
No, you're right.
Everybody did.
Stood there and waited.
Yeah, everybody did. So you can't single me out.
Except for me. I was the only one that hung out with Dave.
That's right.
Yeah, and I'm like, go. My wife will be here.
Awesome. All right, Chip, we got a few people hanging out with us in the chat. Who do we got?
Oh, I'm doing that. Okay, here we go. First guy, as always, John Big Daddy Ross. What's going on, man?
Huge sponsor of the 3MIB swap. And from what I understand, we're going to miss him this weekend.
I was going to say, I just heard you might, hopefully, maybe something changes because it's always a pleasure seeing you, sir. We got, who else we got here? We got Darth Flute. What's going on, man? Up from Canada.
Love it. I've been watching. He's been in the chat quite often, man. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you very much for joining us.
And here's a guy we might see this weekend, hopefully.
We got all the boys showing up, dude. We're rolling deep.
What's going on, man? We got Marvel Fan 80. We'll see him up there this weekend, I believe. Yep. Looking forward to the show. Can't wait. And then we got Old Wolf 65. Not a name I recognize. What's going on, man? Welcome.
Thank you very much for joining tonight, brother.
Yeah. I love the logo. I love the dead man. Who else we got? We got CT_comics. As always.
CT_.
Dude, he just saw the UConn. Shout out to UConn. He was at the game, the Final Four. He saw him win it all.
He went all the way out there, and I'm pretty sure that's why, unfortunately, he's saying he's not going to be able to see us this weekend.
I got it.
It's too bad, Sean. Sorry, gonna miss you.
It happens.
You got it.
I'm sure Dave would much rather drive with you than Otto. And then we got someone you're going to see here on the show a little bit later. What's going on, Buzz? Oh no, different Buzz.
Different Buzz. All right.
Wow.
Buzz Comics. That's just a perfect photo right there. That's Buzz from Home Alone right there.
That's a movie?
You've never seen Home Alone?
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and all right. Well, that was fun with him. So
I hope I could, too bad I can't do that on Friday.
Yeah, no, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, really. My God.
And look who else just joined in here. It isn't the amazing Mercenator.
Dude, the hottest comic book dealer on the East Coast right now. I heard Chapter 11 Comics is crushing it right now.
Yeah, he had Murph had it was a very, very fun weekend hanging out with Murph last weekend in New Jersey at King Con. Had an absolute blast. It was great. Maybe again this weekend. I don't know if you're coming up or not, Murph. Hope you are. Let's see.
Yeah, Murph, you coming up? We're gonna see you.
Who else? We got a couple other people popping in here. We got Delano. What's going on, man? See you all this weekend. Hell yeah. Can't wait. We got smartest man in comics.
Doug Bratton.
What's happening? We got Kenneth Bird. What's going on, man? I know everyone popping in tonight. I love it. And look at this. I was hanging out with this guy last weekend too. Nemesis Prime. What's going on, Justin?
Great job. All right, we got to pause. I got to tell you a story. Ready?
Oh, okay.
So I've been secretly watching wrestling. I watched all WrestleMania and I watched SmackDown. And I'm loving it, right? Like I'm loving it. Like I've enjoyed, like this is like Attitude Era good stuff. And I was out for 20 years. For Otto to quit something for that period of time is just, it's unbelievable, right? 20 years. I sold all my wrestling figures. I wasn't watching it, but slowly I'm watching it and I'm listening to all these things that are happening. And I'm talking to my two coworkers and I'm watching this Rhea Ripley chick who is jacked and just crushing dudes. And this Cody Rhodes story is just amazing. And then they bring The Rock back and then CM Punk gets hurt. And then Rock becomes the heel of heel of all heels. They call him the final boss. And next thing you know, I'm like, when's WrestleMania? They go, this weekend. I go, get out of here. How much is it? They go, it's free on Peacock. Oh my God, I'm committed now.
It's funny, Otto, because I'm in the same boat as you. I used to watch it back in the late 90s, with The Rock and Stone Cold and all those guys. And I've been out of it for 20 years too. And then I saw an interview where I saw something that The Rock was going to be in there. So I watched something just to see what The Rock was doing. And because it was free on, because I have Peacock,
yep,
I got to watch this. And that tag team match that they had on Saturday was just, was crazy. And then on on the Sunday telecast was the same thing. And then I see you posting stuff. I've been out of wrestling for 20 years, and I'm trying to get my wife to watch. I'm like, look, Otto's watching too. We got to get.
I'm yelling and screaming. Oh my God. Oh, Katie Swag, what's up? Then Monday rolls around and I got to kill time before the national championship. So I'm like, all right, I'll watch Raw. So I'm watching Raw and I'm seeing everything and it's unbelievable. And I post something about that. And so, I mean, the UConn game got over like 11:30, 12 o'clock. I had celebrated at like 7:30 in the morning. I look at my phone and I get a text from Nemesis Prime, and that's where this is going. And it goes, Ticketmaster, Monday Night Raw, Hartford XL Civic Center coming up, da 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 da. And I go, no, I can't do this. I got to go back to bed. I couldn't even think about it. So he calls me, he goes, you don't respond to this? I go, no, I can't acknowledge this. I can't acknowledge. If I go down this, if I go see it again, then forget about it. I'm done for years.
I was wondering where this story was going.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, he found his way.
No, that was it. Yeah. So I was like, nope, not doing it. Can't do it. So then he's like, well, if I show up at your house and I happen to have a ticket, are you interested? Oh, this mother effer. Unbelievable.
Anyway. What an asshole. So generous buying his friend a ticket to a fun sporting event. I know.
You're right. Exactly.
Unbelievable.
Exactly. Oh my God. So Amazing Murfinator's in the house. I see that. He just stepped up and became a 9.8 sponsor of the 3MIB comic swap.
Right.
Look
Thanks,
at
Murph.
that. Way to go, Murph. Hell yeah, man. I believe you're talking about here we go. Apparently we don't have a slide for the swap. Sorry, guys. But May 18th. You think we would? There it is. Okay. Where is that?
Look at that. 102 Payne Road. A lot of people have asked about the address, but you guys want to put in 102 Payne Road, Newington, Connecticut. That'll come up. And I'll have lots of signs up there for people to get ready, so you can see it, where to take a left, where to take a right.
Okay. Take a drink.
I would say, yeah. You can't see Otto, but he just decided to stop and, do his own thing there.
Like 30 seconds anyway. So, all right. So we're going to be set up. We're going to be selling some stuff. We're going to be doing tons of giveaways, helping do things for the channel. But there are still VIP tickets available. Check that out. You get in the, I believe it's an hour early. You get a great swag bag. You'll get some cool stuff in there. And then I'm hoping Jason comes on, but he's real busy setting this place up and getting it ready. But here's some of the amazing sponsors of this show. Coda Chrome Comics, he's coming on. Modern Bard Comics, we're familiar with him, right, Chin?
Yes, sir.
All right, we've got amazing.
If you watched our any crawl footage, he was our first up.
It was great. I can't wait. We also have Amazing Comics. We'll be jumping on later. Dave and Adams, great friends of the channel. Harrison Comics. The comic convention list, they gave us a huge shout out today. So really positive about that. And then, of course, we've got Overstreet and 99.1 The Bone. So going to be just a lot of fun this weekend. So.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's always a fun time hanging out. And like I said, this show does not disappoint for books. If you're looking for Golden Age up to modern, from superheroes to independent to Archie, like anything, it's at this show. So yeah, you can't go wrong no matter what you're hunting.
No.
And then, like you said, wow, what booth are we at? Can we show them the layout?
Let's see. Yeah. Let's see.
Let's pop this up here.
I have everybody's where they are but us.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
I think we're E6.
Are you just guessing or
no?
You're on E6. Check the next booth over.
E4.
You just throwing out numbers now?
No. It's E4. Bingo. E4.
Okay, E4. So we're right towards right in the middle there. It's actually kind of similar to where we were last year, I believe.
Yeah, I love that spot last year.
Yep. So it's right up. Walk in and right towards the middle. That's it. That's all you got from me. That's the best description you're getting.
Just find it, right? Just find
it right in the middle. So, you'll see our banner. You'll see me and Dave at the booth. You'll see Otto walking around. So
yeah, if you see Otto at a booth, that's not our booth.
Yeah,
I was doing that the last.
That's a great way to put it.
The CliffsCon, I'm like wandering around, and all of a sudden I see him behind J&S Collectibles table.
Yeah, I was by that. That's funny.
Like, what the hell are you doing here? There's nobody at our table.
Just works out of the booths. That's how it is. I get
it. Works his way with the booth.
Unbelievable.
So swing by our booth. Auto stuff will be half off all weekend.
No, not that much. I'll give a discount, but I'm not going to do half off. But we're going to be doing
Well, no,
giveaways every hour-ish, right? Don't we shoot for about every hour?
We do every hour-ish. That's how it
That's
happened
it.
this past weekend at King Con. It was every hour-ish. We gave away a bunch of stuff all day, and the same thing's happening this weekend. All
Yep.
day long. Come get your name in the raffle. We got a bunch of free stuff at the table, a bunch of cool, awesome new stickers and everything like that. So poker chips as always, and we have, I'm going to say, what, at least 6 or 7 giveaways?
Oh yeah, like I'll show you some of the stuff we got. Can I get a highlight? Can I get a highlight?
I don't
I
know.
have some shirts too. We got a new variant shirt.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about that.
Highlight this guy, man.
Good. All right. So on behalf of Second Alarm Comics, we're going to be giving this away.
Oh, nice Power Rangers variant. Very
Power
cool.
Rangers, that's right. On behalf of the Grotto, I've got this awesome McNiven Death of Wolverine
Is that the hardcover?
hardcover. Yep, hardcover right there.
Nice, cool.
Yep. I've got some Red Hulk Avengers, which is really neat.
Great read. I
Yeah.
love the trades and hardcovers. You get the whole story.
Yeah, it's awesome. And then I've got these awesome cards, which I found in the basement digging, believe it or not. So I've got 3 of them right here. This will be like one
sweet
thing that we're giving away. And then I've got this for the younger collectors, this story about Spider-Man. And I got some other stuff coming around. So this is pretty neat.
younger collectors. I want that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at
Right
that
there.
thing. That thing's awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
Look, oh, and it comes with these cards that talk about the certain characters. I got to put those back in there.
We're gonna have a bunch more. I got a bunch of giveaways. They're just in the other room, and I don't want to get up and get them right now. So, but we're gonna have a bunch. We're gonna have a bunch of cool stuff.
Love it. All right. And then let's highlight Dave, and we're going to talk about some t-shirts. We made some variants for the show.
I don't know. Did we?
I'm sorry. I
Highlight this guy, man.
and I apologize. I had one in my hand. I was ready to get it, to bring it home so I could show it, and it's still sitting on the chair. I left it before I left work.
Oh, then why did I highlight you then?
I don't know. I don't know what I don't.
Oh.
Well,
what I had
is it a
in.
variant? Is it a variant to our X-Men shirts?
Yeah, it's an X-Men shirt on a heathered blue shirt. So
Awesome. Cool.
So we got the blue team
great
going
design.
right here.
So
gotta see
do I
it.
get one?
I don't know. I didn't make a fancy shirt for you. You'd have to get one of the.
Oh, you didn't order one of the fancy ones on the tag,
No,
the tag
I
ones?
didn't have enough time to order fancy shirts for this one.
Oh,
But I think you'll like this shirt. It's very comfy.
Murph, I couldn't agree more. That was something this weekend. That's a story for another time, though.
Really?
Yeah. But we got Biohazard here. What's going on, man? We're going to see him this weekend, I believe, hopefully.
We have a question. Can you define heather blue?
It's like this, but it's blue.
The blue, which I'm a fan of. Somebody else on 3 Men in the Basement really isn't a fan of that color, that texture, I should
The
say.
light blue,
See, like
I believe.
Otto is wearing a standard red shirt, and I am wearing a heather red shirt.
It's like Crayola crayons.
Right.
And Chin is wearing
A gray T-shirt.
just
That's
so you
grayish
know.
black.
That's not 3MIB because I never come prepared.
Well,
I will have our shirt on at the show on Saturday. I'll even I'll even wear my staff shirt. It's supposed to be kind of nice out.
Yeah, let's do it. Staff
Yeah.
shirts.
I mean,
I got to get Dave one.
Which I never did. I never got one of those.
and you made them too, huh? Crazy.
I know. He brings all these shirts and he's like, here's one for Roger, which Roger hates his. Here's one for me, and here's one for Chin.
That's a
like,
perfect
whoa.
way to describe it. Marker's running out. It's running dry.
Unbelievable.
What else we got in here? We got
Unbelievable.
Sweet
We got
Gems.
3 gems.
What's going on, man?
Hey.
We
Look at
got,
Mikey Nine Fingers is right. Look at that.
I was gonna say it does. I mean, also, I mean, it fits. Look at the title of this channel.
Yep.
Kind of fits the theme.
Heather blue.
All right. So Chin, you're selling stuff?
I'm gonna sell stuff. Again, I have nothing to physically show you right now. It's all being organized and priced out as we speak. But yeah, swing by the booth. I'm going to have, I believe, 2 boxes of $5 books of buy 2 get 1 free. I'm going to have a whole $10 box of buy 4 get 1 free. I have 2, maybe 3 boxes of complete sets and runs. Between actual entire runs of series to mini series to some runs I kind of just put together that fit very well to trades and versions of certain covers. And then I'm going to have a Price as Mark box with some, higher end stuff. And as my good friend Amazing Murph points out, I am going to have a good amount of hip hop variants. I have probably 40 to 50 hip hop variants. So if you're looking to cross them off your collection list, swing on by.
Nice.
And anybody that's ever bought off me before knows my sticker prices are just a guideline. I am very, very flexible when it comes to price, and I usually price very fairly. So, gonna have some cool stuff. So $5, buy two get one, $10, buy four get one plus other discounts on top. Lots of sets and runs, and a very, very nice box of Price as Mark stuff. Some very awesome, hard to find variants and wall books will be in there. So I'm excited. I have a bunch of awesome, like the hip hop variants. I have a bunch of those that are shockingly hard to find. So
When did those come out? I mean, those
they've been going for years. They've been doing it for years.
Are they still releasing them, or whatever's out there is like? Just
I don't believe so. I could be wrong on that. I know they did like the rock albums too at some point. But no, I literally didn't realize I had so much to price out. But like in my $5 bin, you're gonna find Silver Age in the $5 bin. You're gonna find Silver Age in the $10 bin. You're gonna find minor keys left and right, major keys. I have literally a little bit of everything, and I don't want to bring any of it home. So come make some deals.
They gotta go. They gotta do some digging.
You know what?
They'll be rewarded.
Some very, very nice stuff in the boxes. As someone that just popped in the chat can attest to, honorary 3MIB member.
Was he working hard at the table? I got to send him a bonus.
Mike the Beast. He was working very hard at King
Kong. Was he working the cameras for the raffle?
We switched off quite a bit. He was pulling some. Yeah, he a little bit of a late start. Friday night was a little crazy, but he rallied. Did phenomenal. Did great.
All right. Shout out to you, Mike. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So now I'm going to be bringing some stuff that I got. Nothing over $100. I also do. I just pulled out about 15 slabs that are under $100. Stuff that I had graded, modern stuff. You're not going to find any like super high grade stuff in there, but for $100 a slab, I think some of this stuff is really good looking. I got a lot of J. Scott Campbell stuff, some variants that I've been collecting. So I'm going to have that stuff. Just get rid of it, making some room for some other things. I got a couple other books.
That's a big thing too. I didn't even think about that. I'm going to bring a lot of Spider-Man stuff, and I'm going to bring a lot of stuff that people can get signed at the show, because we're going to go over the artist in a little bit.
Yep. Absolutely.
I have a ton of Mark Bagley stuff. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Before we go to the lineup, let's see. Dave the Brother, short boxes, long boxes, a little bit of everything for you.
Yeah, I mean, I got my dollar bin. I've got a few slabs. I got some mid-grade stuff. Not nearly as much, a little of everything, but not nearly as expansive as Chinmo's.
It's just I just happen to be very fortunate. I came into some stuff recently. We're not going to go into detail, but well, we all bring great stuff, and like I said, we don't do this professionally, so let's move it on out.
Yep, let's move it.
Yeah, we're just trying to move some stuff so we got room for more stuff.
Exactly.
That's actually a lot of the books I'm bringing this weekend are stuff that I bought back when I was a kid, like a lot of stuff from the late 80s, 90s. Just
there you go.
Just filler runs. If you need something in a Punisher run or a Wolverine run,
nice.
I'm gonna have that from my original collection.
That's awesome. And we're moving this stuff out so we can buy some books that we want. I'm in the process of trying to buy a very big book right now, so that's why all this stuff is very cheap. And
first appearance,
a very, very big first appearance from the Silver Age and a very high grade.
All right,
so look at that. So you might see that in the next couple weeks, possibly, depending on
is this already in the works?
It's been in the works for a little while, and
you think you know somebody, and look at that.
We're gonna see how things go.
All right, I dig it. All right, so we're gonna go over the lineup. I've got a Lethal Protector 1, and I think I'm gonna walk out of this thing with like 5 or 6 signatures, and definitely a remark. right? And I'm just going to hand it over to.
I think on that shiny cover, you have to, you know?
Yeah. Let me see. So I got it all right here for us. And this is just an awesome, like as Jason was calling it, a Venom Palooza, which it's unbelievable, right? So
Yeah.
Bagley, Shooter, Michelini, right? Al and De La Rosa all worked on that Lethal Protector?
I believe so. And if not, especially, they've definitely all worked in that kind of like that run of Spider-Man. So
yeah, right. So can't wait. Uncle Al, good friend of the channel, Mr. Jim Shooter, he's been on before. Maybe you'll see some of these guys come on. I've actually met Mark Bagley one time before, and that was at Terrificon. Real nice guy, but never met David Michelini. So that's a new signature for the Christmas card.
there we go. Look at that.
Look at that. Absolutely. So I'm going to work on that.
Jim Shooter's always a good. You get Jim Shooter talking. He's got some good stories.
Oh my God!
We had him on one of our previous live streams from the Little Giant. It was like 3 years ago. He was there.
Was it? You know, I wish Jason was on because I'm trying to think of how, like, this was during or right when COVID was ending. So I mean, because this is our 5th year doing this, 4th year, 5th year doing this.
4th.
So Jason's been doing the show since before COVID.
Correct.
And it became very, very popular that year at the end.
Well, that would have been
2020.
2020. Okay.
Tail end of
2020
that. 2020
was COVID, and I think we went up or at least me, I went up in 21, and that was when everything was just reopening, and you know the booths were a little more, you know, separated. There weren't as many vendors there. Everything kind of the wide aisles.
Oh, no, that was.
But everybody was just itching to get out. I remember that one. It was crazy.
But you know, there's a reason everybody keeps coming back. It's a great show. I mean, we literally just showed only half. I mean, here's the other half of that lineup right here. Look at the rest of this. You know, look at this lineup here. Whew.
Kyle Willis, Matt Wilson.
Yeah, Matt Wilson, Joe Smelke.
Just the most talent he's had at one of these shows.
This is a lot, especially having Jim there. This is a lot.
It's quite the lineup.
Yeah, and then if we want to just go over, you know, just I mean, you know, we've got the 2 brothers there. Dave, who are the 2 brothers that are going to be there?
Say their name, Dave.
Reese's
Come on.
Comics.
Oh, jeez.
I set you up. No, Reese's Rare Comics are going to be there. Terry's Comics. Oh my God. Absolute Comics will be there. Buzz is jumping out with us. Capture Collectibles. Mikey from Spineworks. Shattered Comics is going to be there. It's just a great setup, man. And it's in the Everett Arena. My God, the Everett Arena.
You know, there's a town in Massachusetts called Everett. You should go visit. There's a casino.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Think I can get free drinks there? We're going to be in Everett?
Probably not. They're pretty expensive.
Oh, Jesus.
Encore Casino right in Everett, Massachusetts.
Yes, Encore. That is a high-end casino. That's definitely.
Depends how much you gamble. Maybe the way you gamble, maybe they would give you free drinks.
Yeah, then I'd have to sell some of my comics. But, I got to wait till Terrificon, I think, for that. So that's coming up real soon. Did you see today, Eric Larson?
Yeah.
I've never loved my Savage. Oh, I shouldn't say that out loud, but Savage Dragon #1 is like, I can't wait to dig that out of the wall.
He's gonna be right on this book right here.
Oh, look at that!
Nice.
He'll be added to that one.
Are you on the back of that yet, or are you?
Oh yeah, I'm very much on the back of this already.
You need one of those transparent. You need one of those transparent backing boards.
Yeah, I know. Until I'm done though, then this is just the carrying case. It's a pet project of mine, and I love it. So, but yeah, I mean, we're gonna be getting going. What, in about 5 minutes? We got our first
5 minutes. Yep, we're getting our first guest on in a second.
I'm gonna say this right now. I'm going to be popping off in a few minutes. I have quite the evening ahead of me, so I cannot stay, unfortunately. But I'm gonna hopefully be watching in the chat. And I'm gonna I think every dealer preview that we've done so far in the past 3 weeks, I've made a deal beforehand, and it's worked out great for me. So that's exactly what I'm planning on. I got to go 3 for 3.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, they're fired, dude. It's just unbelievable. Okay, so Murph says 2021 was the Shooter interview. So
look at that, Murph dropping knowledge here.
was that? I didn't really have to think. You know what I mean? So
I think
we'll have
he's
to
right.
go back and forth.
That's never a safe thing. You thinking?
Oh, come on. I
Ask
didn't get
When we're there this weekend, ask Jim. I don't know. Ask Jim. Ask him when he was on.
I'm pretty sure it is 2021.
Yeah, no, that was great. And he always talks about it too. He's like, I remember coming on because we got the shirt on and everything. And Uncle Al gets a big kick out of it. Why do you call me Uncle Al? Well, you're like the big Uncle Al, I think Murfinator coined that phrase, so I won't steal that from him. I definitely won't steal that from him. So let's see, what else can we tell you about that as our guests are jumping on? We've got our show.
May 18th.
May 18th. We're going to get rocking with that. We've got VIP tickets are still available. All right. So I know these guys are going to jump on and talk about it too, but we might as well. Clam City.
Yes.
Buzz Comics is running this, right?
Next weekend.
Okay.
Right up in
You're going to that one too? There's going to be a Chinmo sighting there?
I believe there should be a Chinmo sighting there as well. If you're anywhere in the area, this is like a fun, it's not a huge show. It's pretty big. It's a pretty good size. It's at a brewery. You can come up, get some drinks. They have some food there too. This is a fun hangout. Check out some cool books. It's got a very, very like similar vibe to the Swap. So
yeah,
if you're anywhere in the area, it's free. You can't beat free getting in. So yeah, come on. It's True North, right? Yeah, True North Brewery.
Nice. And then after that, we're waiting for Chris to jump on. But he's doing one April 20th. That's here in Connecticut. And he's actually changing it. So he's going to bring that up and talk about that. So there are a lot of shows coming up and, fun things for us to enjoy and to get busy with this stuff. So, and then at Little Giant, listen, we're going to give you 2 live shows Friday and Saturday night. Dave, you ready for that?
We're going live Saturday too.
We might as well.
We don't
after
go
the
live
show.
Saturday.
This is how Otto tells us stuff, by the way. I just want everybody to be clear.
Yeah,
This is
we'll
how
see what kind
we
of shape
find out
you're
what
in
we're
on
doing.
Saturday.
Yeah, you're right. But I'll rally. I love it. I mean, the hotel is so cool and the people are there just amazing. And you never know who's going to be in the hotel lobby. And it's just been a blast to do those shows there. And they let us do it. So we'll see what happens.
That's true. They do let us do it. There's no WNBA there to stop us.
I can't believe that. I actually checked the schedule. During Terrificon, there is no WNBA shows.
No, there's a
or
concert,
games, I
though.
should say.
There's a comedian. I believe there's some comedy shows happening that weekend.
Yeah. All right.
There's always
hold on a
something
second.
going on. We just hope it's not a popular comedian.
All right. Let's see. I'm just working on this right now.
What are you working on? Middle of the show. What are you working on?
Getting our next guest on. So
Okay.
let's get a
Send
rock
them the
and
wrong
roll.
At
link.
least it's show related.
But yeah, I know. No, I sent him the right link. Jeez. All right. There we go.
All right. Before he hops on, I do have to hop off. Have an amazing rest of the show, guys. I can't wait to see everybody this Saturday. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait. I will see everybody Saturday. And if not, I will see you on the next show.
All right. We'll see you later.
All right.
Bye,
Cheers,
guys.
Jen.
All right. You are the last Dave standing. Can you believe that?
Oh, man. It's the first time it's ever happened.
First time. That's a great shirt you got on, by the way. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's one of the first. This was the swap.
Is it a swap shirt?
Yeah, one of our
Yeah.
first.
No, don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, I might not be able to get back around.
No, don't hurt yourself. All right, guys. Awesome. All right. So we do have our first guest on, other than us yapping around. We're going to have Chris come on from C Squared Collectibles, who will be set up at Little Giant. This is a first appearance on a Wednesday night, almost like first appearance Friday, but yet on a Wednesday. Chris, how are you tonight?
What's going on, guys? How we doing?
Hey, Chris, how are you?
So
Good.
excited
you can
to
hear
have
me,
you on
can
tonight.
see me, everything's working.
Dude,
Yep.
Technology at its best right here. All right.
My
Technology
wife-
at its best.
we do my background and stuff here.
Yeah, I dig it.
Perfect.
Hey, how are you? There you go. Fantastic. So, Chris, I see that you're going to be set up at, where's my floor plan? You're going to be at booth E7. Am I saying that right?
I'm going to say yes because I don't even know what booth I'm in. I'm somewhere in Jay's show. I don't know, but
All right.
sounds right.
Yeah, E7. That's what I pulled right off it. So, let's see, E7, kind of right in the middle of the area. That's your smack dab in the center. That's a great spot.
I was there last year too. I had that spot last year.
Yeah. Can I ask how many years you've been doing this show? Because
This
we're
is
trying
my
to go
second
back.
year at Jay's show.
Oh, it is your second year at Jay Show. Okay. But I've seen you there before as a guest, right?
Oh yeah. Well, you've seen me there as a shopper.
Yes. Okay. Yep.
Always,
Yep.
listen, we're all fans first.
Yeah.
So
Right.
No,
so
I-
you had enough over the years. You accumulated enough, and you said, "Hey, I'm going to sell some of my stuff too." It looked,
I've been in
all these guys
business
made it
for-
look easy.
I've been in business a lot longer than that, but yeah, this is my second year at Jay's show, and it was a guest before, like, you know, a shopper before that. So
nice. Awesome. It's going to be a lot of fun, and just looking forward to it. And you're ready to go. Do you have some things you got to show off? You to bring some books out, or is everything
man,
all set up
so-
already?
here's the deal. CH Collectibles, which is the company that I own, which will be there.
Yep.
We have something that's going to make us stand out apart from every other vendor in that room, guaranteed.
Oh, I love it.
How about that? How about
Love
that?
it. Okay, I'll take it.
A while ago, I was able to procure a considerable amount of Last Ronin variant covers, number 1s and number 5s.
Oh, all right.
About 150 different covers. How about that?
Oh my goodness.
We then took those 150 covers and looked at some
Yeah.
of the best ones that were out there, and we ended up having about 50 of them graded.
Okay. Okay.
And what we did was we got them back, and we ended up with some unbelievable grades on some unbelievable books. In fact, I have one sitting right here. This
Okay.
particular book right here that I'm going to show you guys right here. It's a little, I want to make sure it's can be seen. All right, here we go. This bad boy right here
Yeah.
is a Last Ronin. This is a Line Breakers variant. This is a very hard cover to come by right here.
Yeah. Okay.
This comic raw is about a $500 cover.
Get out of here. I've never seen that book. No, Laura,
Right.
have I seen it graded? So yeah, I've never seen that book.
So I have one at 9.6.
Yeah.
There it is. And so this book right here, there's one on eBay right now. You can check it out. It's for sale at a 9.9, and they want $2,500 for it.
Okay.
So this book right now, we're gonna have on sale at Jay's show. We have $1,000 on this. We're gonna do 20% off all our wall books at Jay's show, just for
Holy
Jay's
shit.
show. So you can have
Perfect.
this book for $800 right now.
All right. Make the deal now. Somebody in the chat, send it in. Send them a
Ken-
message.
I think Chinmo's gonna.
Okay.
Chin will need that.
Now, if you don't like this particular book, I also have. Oh, you ready for this? This one makes me excited in my nether regions. This right here is a Peach Momoku cover that they did. It's a gorgeous cover, and I got it back at a 9.9.
Holy Christmas. I gotta highlight you on this one, man. Oh my god. Can we show that again in there? A 9.9? Oh my god.
Peach Momoku cover, Last Ronin, 9.9.
Wow.
And right
Oh
now
my
we have a $500 tag on this, and we'll do 20% off. So
All
for
right.
$400, you could have this Peach Momoku cover, and this was a what kind of variant was this? This is a Frankie's Comics Virgin variant. So this is a Virgin cover on top of it.
Right. All black cover too. Oh my god.
Right.
Oh. No, I can't believe that we got their fingerprints on it at least. Oh my god.
I also have another version of that same cover. It's the sketch variant from Peach Momoku, which is also came back at a 9.8.
Jesus.
Okay, look at that.
Yep. Wow.
And we have 500 on that one too, because the sketch variant's very nice. Again, 20% off. And I have like 40 more of these things. I could sit here all night and just do more and more and more and more.
Really?
Nice.
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, one more I want to highlight.
Yep.
Justin Roiland, the guy got kicked off Rick and Morty.
Yeah, right.
Sketch variant cover.
Oh wow.
No, my god.
9.9.
Wow.
Okay. This
That's
was only
wild.
$250.
Yeah.
You can have this for $200.
Oh my gosh. Look at that.
I love the. That is so fun.
Look at the eyes. Oh my god. Brilliant.
That's
So
great.
those are the kind of books that CH Collectibles is going to have in the room that nobody else is going to have in that room.
Yeah.
So you got to come by my booth. If you're a Last Ronin Turtle guy, you got to come by my booth.
There's a
And-
few of them. Not me, but there's a few of them. So, oh my god,
Just
I
a
can't believe
couple.
people aren't.
Listen,
I can't
it's the
believe people
40th
are making comments on it. Wow.
it's the 40th anniversary of the Turtles. Of course, there's going to be turtle guys in the room, right?
Yep. Can't wait. I can't wait. It's this year I'm going to meet Eastman. I got something for him to sign, and it's not a turtle book. So I don't have any signatures by Eastman, but this year is one of the years I'm going to get something signed by him.
Oh,
So,
absolutely.
you know,
So-
he's always around. That's amazing.
In addition to those books I showed you, in addition to the other 35, 40 that I have graded, we have another 100 raw books that go for various amounts of money that we're selling for $30 a piece or 2 for $50 at the show.
I like the 2 for 50. That's a good one right there.
Right.
That's a good one. Look at the deals we're talking about right now. 2 for 50.
So, you know, I appreciate being the first guest, and I apologize because see, I'm gonna upstage some of your other folks today. I apologize. So, you know, I have a lot of friends that are coming on later tonight. Buzz Comics, Josh, you're gonna really bust Josh's chops because I love Josh's chops. That's the other thing about Jay's show. They're just the vendors that are there. They're all friends. They're all family. This is gonna be awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah, no, it's really I agree with you on that. My sentiments exactly. You know, I feel bad for Dave because he's driving me this weekend, so it's going to be pretty wild. So if I get stuck on a highway,
Sunday.
Chris, you might have to come get me. All right,
Maybe by Sunday you'll be tired out, so I won't mind, driving
Yeah.
home and sleep the rest of the way.
right.
Otto, I'll pick you up, but the problem is I'm gonna hold you hostage till my show.
Yes,
And then so you
right,
guys
which
can
I have
decide
information
quickly.
about. Yep, absolutely. So speaking of your show, it's a great segue into it. I pulled this up today. Connecticut Collection 9. Am I saying that right?
Collecticon.
Collecticon. Okay, that's it. That's my dyslexia right there. You're moving, and that's April 20th, huh? In Montville, Connecticut.
Yep. So we have now rented a soccer field.
No shit.
In-
There you go.
Yep, in Montville, Connecticut. It's the wide world of indoor sports in Montville, Connecticut. It's actually Oakdale, but it's right there. It's right across the street from the NASCAR where you can go throw axes and do cars and stuff. And we have 50 vendors, 25 artists. Our featured artist is going to be Don McGregor, who just won the Will Eisner Award this year.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. And we have Joe St. Pierre is going to be there. Larry Stroman's going to be there. Rich Maurizio is going to be there. Will Murray's going to be there. So if you're a Squirrel Girl fan, that's another guy to come see.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have a bunch of independent artists, like guys like Mike Doherty, who I know is also going to be at Jay's show. So shout out to Mike. Shout out to Tim Jones, one of my favorite comic strip writers. We have a bunch of new guys coming. We have Sky Boyvin. She's a poet. We have so many guys, and I know I'm leaving some of my artists out, so they're going to shoot me. But at the end of the day, there's like 25 of them. They're all going to be there. We have cosplay contests. We are going to be doing cornhole. We're going to have Magic the Gathering tournament. We have a video game Super Smash
Love it,
Bros.
man. Talk about checking all boxes, man. That's great.
And if you get the tickets in advance at ttcollecticon.com, it's only going to cost you $5.
Okay.
It's $5 you get through the door. The day of it's like $8. We do family packs for like $20. It's crazy.
It's great. That's a great day. So we're just rolling from one show into another, man. This is awesome.
Not only I'm rolling from Jay's show to my show to that Sunday. I'm on Saturday. We're going to do True North Brewing Company for Josh on the Sunday on the 21st. There it is, ClamCon, baby. Take me to the clam.
Look at this. This is good, man, right here. So
Like
Chinmo said he was definitely coming to this. This is how many times I'll let Buzz come on and talk about it, but he's doing this one quite often, huh? This has been catching some fire.
Let me tell you, I did that one last year. I had gone camping for the weekend. I literally left a campsite in New Hampshire to come to that show. There was a food truck, and I got some brisket nachos. Dude, it's like the best brisket nachos I've ever had.
Love it. That's right. That's in my wheelhouse right there.
Yeah.
Right. And on top of the awesome beers, and then all the great books and all the toys and all the great stuff that Josh brings to the table. I don't bring as many comics to that show. I bring a ton of Pokemon.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I have a ton of Pokemon. You won't see me at Jay's show because Jay would throw me out. But
no, that's right.
Yeah. I'm leaving my Pokemon and my root beer card at home. But
yeah, exactly. Don't bring the root beer. God, his blood pressure goes through the roof. You bring that out.
But listen, and that's the beautiful thing about these shows, man, is that these are all family. These people are family, man. I love these guys.
Yeah. Now, being, having the brick and mortar, doing what you do, is there books that you go after for your personal collection? Like if you're there and you see this book that is something that you would want for is there a PC and Chris in your collection, or how does it change? What is there anything you're going after is ultimately what I'm asking.
My
for your
number
PC.
number one book right now is, I am looking for a reasonably priced first appearance of Moon Knight, which good luck trying to find that.
Okay.
I have an entire run of Tomb of Dracula. That's my number one series, and I have an entire run of that. Werewolf by
really?
Night. Yep. And Werewolf by Night's my number 2 series, and I'm only missing one book.
Yep.
I love the old timey horror stuff. So Monster of Frankenstein, Living Mummy, any of that kind of old timey horror stuff. Love it. I can't get enough of it.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
That's some good stuff there, for sure.
So yeah, if I find like reasonably priced Tomb of Dracula's, Werewolf by Nights, Living Mummies, even if I already have it, I'm snatching it up.
Real, the monster guy, huh? You just think you know somebody, and that's what they tell you collect. That's pretty wild. Good for you, man.
There's a lot you don't know, mommy, buddy. I'm telling you.
True that. I'm finding it out. I'm finding it out as we go, which is great. So, all right. So it's going to be great. You've got your own show coming on. You're going to be in area E7. Check them out. And just, before we wrap it up with you, your slabs are going to be, the Last Ronin slabs are going to be 20% off.
All my wall books are 20% off, but yes,
all wall books are.
Yep.
Gotcha. And then you've got some other books, some high-end silver and Bronze Age stuff that you're going to do 2 for $25. Is that the way I'm saying it?
The Silver Age.
No, 2 for $50.
Oh, the Last Ronin raw books, 30 a piece, 2 for $50. Yep.
Gotcha. Awesome. All right. Well, that's your first deal of the night, folks. So if you're watching this on a rewind, pause it, send a message, find some of those cool books. So,
listen,
Chris, thank you very much, man.
Nobody else is going to have what I have in that Last Ronin category, but there'll be some awesome stuff. Guys, thank you so much. Check out CH Collectibles at the show. Otto, thank you very much. Dave, nice to see you, brother. We'll see you all soon.
Yeah. I'll see you this weekend. Can't wait.
Can't wait. All right. Whew. Fun stuff, man. Fun stuff, Dave. Last Ronin.
What a way to start.
I know. Last Ronin, I'm out of the wheelhouse of the Last Ronin stuff. I read the series. I love the series, but I'm just not collecting that. You know what I mean? So that's
I'm kind of the same.
Because you're a little older than me, so
yeah. Turtles came out a little. I was chasing other things than comics when the Turtles came out.
Yeah, right. I trust me. All right, so we got our next guest coming on at 9 o'clock, I believe. We've got Buzz Comics coming on, and he is going to show off some of the things that he's got. Can't wait for that. And we're going to get rolling. So again, some of the amazing artists that are going to be there. Steranko, just great. Mark Bagley, Jim Shooter, Dave Michelini. I got that Ant-Man, Scott Lang Ant-Man. I'm going to have that autographed. Uncle Al, I'm thinking about doing a remark. I'm definitely going to get Sam De La Rosa to do one. Mike Royer has been such a nice guy. And I'm going for the home run with Keith Williams. I'm going to commit to my Jean Grey Phoenix mashup, and I'm going to get the German beer hall. And I think Keith Williams is a guy to do it. All right.
All right. Yeah. That's a good one. Yep.
Keith Williams is definitely the guy that's going to help me out with this. So I'm just going to get a hold of Buzz right now and get him on here. So let's see what's going on here. All right. Who do we got in the chat, Dave? Who's hanging out with us?
Well, we got Murph, who's been dropping some good knowledge for us. We got Michael P.
All right. What up, Mike P? Brother Blaze in the house.
Yeah. Nice to see you. And OA Comics.
Nice.
So if you guys, anybody that's in the chat or watch this on a rewind, if you come to the show, come to our booth, let us know that you watched the preview show. If there's something here that some of the vendors are showing and you're like, hey, I saw it on your show and I went right. That was the first stop that you wanted to go to pick up whatever you saw here. Come let us know. We'd like to know, to get that kind of feedback as to, how well these preview shows are working, and that it's helping the vendors out, that they're able to get their names out there and they become some of the first booths that you stop at when you show up at the show.
Agreed.
So now he has got he's got a so the VP is. Why don't you go over to VP again? That's like the early bird special.
Yeah, that's
Early entry.
That's early entry. It's early entry. You get a swag
Okay.
bag loaded with really, really cool stuff like some exclusives, free passes. You might get a free pass to the 3MIB comic swap in there. It's just awesome. I love it when those people are in line because they're so hyped up. They're so full of energy to get in there, and it's just an absolute blast. So, do you see who jumped in the chat right here?
Oh, Bob. Oh, he's not going to make it. Too bad.
No,
Sorry, Bob.
huh? No, but that's all right. All right, we got our next guest coming on. But before that, we've got to hear from our sponsor at Spineworks. So don't get anywhere, anybody. This is a great Wednesday night. I'm so happy we're hanging out doing all this. This is a blast. If I could only find the stuff that I'm supposed to have. Right,
yeah,
Dave?
Sorry, I'm not as good at a producer as Chin and Roger are. Sorry.
Yeah.
Totally dry.
All right, rocking and rolling Wednesday night. A lot of people hanging out with us. Our next guest coming on, our main man. You know him. Great to see him. What is up, brother? How you doing?
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
I see you got the red shirt memo tonight.
We did get the.
Is that we're all doomed to die, right?
That's it.
In red shirts.
Well, come on, dude. We brought this guy, Mr. Downer, over there. That's it. Josh, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, buddy.
Doing well. Good to see you guys.
So excited that you can lead off this next hour for the dealer preview show for Little Giant. And if you guys don't know Josh, he sets up at a lot of our shows. He's got his own show. He's always at Terrificon. Just a staple in the community, man. Thank you very much for joining us. I know you're probably loading this truck up, getting ready, man. You got to go.
I am. I'm still writing down some prices on some of these comic books, you know. But yeah, got getting everything loaded or getting ready to get everything loaded. It's all a lot of it's priced and stuff. And then just doing a couple last minute things.
Do you find that your pricing stuff? Do you find that your pricing stuff even at the show? Like you're there and you're like, oh crap, I got this box I haven't priced out yet.
To lose you guys?
Oh, we lose.
No, Josh is a little frozen right there. That's a great pick. You're back, baby. You're back, buddy. All right, you're back. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on there. Maybe Josh back in and back out. Maybe that'll help. All right, let's go. All right. Josh, you're good if you can hear us. Let's see. All right. Let me see what we can do here. Let me see what I can do behind the scenes right here. It's always technical difficulties, but that's all good. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if I can adjust it right there. Bring him back in. Let's see.
Yeah, he may have to log out.
Yeah, let me see. If I don't want to do this right here. So, all right.
Well, anyway, we got who else we got here? Scott Williams. Yeah, Josh is awesome. If you got some great deals, I bought it. Every show I see Josh at, I'm always buying stuff from him.
Yeah, no, I'm always up there checking it out. We got my boy Jacob Perez in the house. Chewy's in the house. Good to see him. All right, let's see. We got Josh back here. All right, we're back, baby. We're back.
Okay, don't know what happened there. Sorry.
No, hey, the internet's a crazy thing, man. The internet's a crazy thing.
Yeah, I just my computer decided to crap out on me earlier this week, so I'm working on a new computer. So it could be it could be me, which is great, since I have all these comics to price, and
yeah, exactly. Now you're loading up a new computer, getting it ready.
Yeah,
right. And dump it on there. So let me see. So I've got Josh. You're at B 14 and 15 this year.
Yes.
And if we look at the layout, let's see if I can do this right. I'm trying to check it out. B14 and 15. Let's see, where are we at there?
I believe I'm right beside Heritage, and I think maybe beside Will from Undisputed. I think.
Yes. All
Yeah,
right.
you're down. Right, you're down over to the right.
Yeah. Perfect. That's a great spot to be. Josh, how many years you've done this show now? I mean, at least as long as I've been doing it, pre-COVID.
I think it would I think it was the year I moved up here, which would have been COVID year. And I think it was that August show. That was the first one I did.
All right. Yeah. That's when he did 2 that year, I think. He did it in April and August. Yep.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
We were all masked up and slinging books, man. It was great.
Oh my God. But people came, man. People showed up.
Yeah.
So
it was a great show.
Yeah, well, people were itching to get out. I mean, we were all, pent up. We were just wanted to go, go see and buy some comics.
Absolutely.
That was a crazy year. The shows that year were crazy.
Yeah. Oh my God. Unbelievable. So Josh, what are we setting up with? You got some new collection in? What do you got for wall books? What do we got to sell?
So I got a new collection. Some of the books will be on the wall.
Okay.
A lot of stuff like $5, $10, $15 books. They're all going in the $5 box or 5 for $20.
Really? Okay.
So that'll be good. New keys, new minor keys. Just picked up some today.
In real time?
Yeah. Just picked up.
What you highlight? Highlight this guy.
Yeah, I got it. I'm not doing my job. I'm just geeking over the books, man. I got it.
Not you.
So just a few of the, the books. This is a cool one. The Thriller.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Wow.
This is one. This
Look
one's
at that
lower
right
grade,
there.
but lower grade, but still a good book to have.
That's a fun book to read, though, man. That's a good book.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Some classic go-tos. Some Brave and the Bolds. Swordsman.
Look at that.
Horror stuff. And then classics. I'll have classics.
Yep.
That everybody wants.
All the Spideys, right? Especially with all the Spider-Man artists there.
Oh yeah. Then I picked up, gonna have Dave Stevens stuff, which Dave is really popular right now.
Yeah, what's up with this uptake on him, man? It's all like I've just been listening to it.
Could have been that documentary that came out last year.
Yeah, good point. Okay.
Everybody should watch that.
Yeah.
But I'll have stuff like Bullwinkle #1.
Oh my God.
1962. And then, some Black Panther. Some keys.
Yeah, look at that. All right. Jeez, Josh. All right. Star Wars.
Then modern, we'll have modern stuff.
Yep.
And then
that Ultimate Spider-Man, that was kind of crazy. That thing is like shot up. I don't know what.
Yeah, it's
and that's in the original. The original print is going more for more than the some of the variants.
Really?
Right.
I didn't get in on this. I didn't get in on this.
Oh,
at
it's
all,
a good read. I got the first 2 issues. It's so far it's been fun. I think what they're rebooting the Ultimates is pretty.
Yeah, I had a chance to read #1, so it was fun, and I like the old Ultimate Spider-Man series back in the early 2000s. That was always fun and everything. One of the biggest things I decided to do for this show, maybe for Heroes Con in Charlotte, and maybe for Terrificon as well. Last year, I pulled a couple books out of my personal collection.
Oh boy, here we go. This is big. This is a big deal.
I pulled a couple books out of my personal collection. Said I was going to bring them. Well, I ended up not bringing them. I don't know if it was just pre-seller's remorse, so I got ahead of the curve. Before I sold my stuff. So this year, I said, you know what? There was one particular dude, and I can't remember his name. I'm sorry, but he came and he asked for a specific book that I showed in the preview show last year.
Okay.
Said, I didn't bring it, and I literally think I broke his heart. So I said, I can't do that. I'm not. That's not my style. So, my raw stuff, it's gonna stay, but
okay. I
have almost 4 full boxes of graded stuff.
Get out of here.
And I'm bringing it all.
Oh,
and that
my
includes
God.
that includes my double covers, which if y'all know me personally, y'all know how much I love double covers. And I'm even bringing some of the 30 and 35-cent variant stuff.
Oh my God.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so it's getting a little
those are some of the
rowdy,
stuff
so,
that I'm always
gonna
looking
have
for.
Stuff.
I don't see a lot of that 30, 35-cent variants. Yeah, you don't see that.
So I'll be bringing stuff like this, and this one's a Mark Jeweler.
Yeah. Like
classic stuff like this.
No way.
Golden Age stuff, that you don't see a lot.
Oh my God.
Just random Ghost Rider stuff. And then even stuff like that.
Holy cow, that's a big book, dude.
Some Spideys.
Dave, you need that Spidey book?
No, I don't. I just picked that one up last Terrificon.
Here's another one you might need. Maybe.
Yeah.
But I'll have keys. I'll have number ones.
Jesus.
And I mean some old X-Men stuff.
Oh my God, the Blob right there. I might that's what issue is that? I gotta write that down. That's 7 or that's
number 7. Yep.
That's 7.
Yep.
That's what 5.5, Josh?
5.5, yes, sir.
5.5. Okay.
So, and I mean,
oh my goodness, Jesus!
So
this
I'm
is near and dear stuff, dude.
I'm first Bizarro.
Yep.
First Sabretooth.
Oh, and a 5.0. Love it.
And even stuff like this right
here.
Oh my God, which everybody loves. So even I'll be even bringing some old EC stuff. So plenty of keys.
Are you saying these are from your PC that you've never brought to shows and now you're willing to part with?
Yep. I've never brought them to. So I go through these phases where I'll collect and then I'll be like, you know what, I'm good. Let me sell these and get something else. So it's kind of came to one of those times. So
the ironic, the eclipse happening and everything like that. So
yeah,
it's like a snake shedding his skin.
Yeah,
exactly. So no, I've been privileged to a lot of these books I've picked up in collections. So I don't have, I'm not, some of them I'm not highly invested money wise. So so they're just, some of them mean more to me for other reasons.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just figured, what the heck.
All right. Nice. I dig it, man. It's always great to have you come on, but you know what?
Yeah,
I'm going to let you talk about this because I know you got something going on and Chris was just talking about your show. So you're going to run the show, Josh. You sell this right here. You go. Sell it all.
Yes, sir. This is our second time doing Clam City. This is the spring edition. We did one back in September of last year. I've been doing with my buddy Chris Rigo. We've been putting on one in Concord, North Carolina for like the past 8 years now. So like when I moved up to New England, I was like, I'd like to keep rolling and doing these shows. So this will actually be our third brewery show. The second one here at True North, and we did one back in early February or middle of February at Seventh Wave Brewing in Medfield, Massachusetts, which was great. Like Chris said, these aren't, if you want to get big comic books and big boy books, definitely come this weekend. If you want to have a good time, get some good comic books. I mean, there'll be great comic books there, but have a good time, just chill out, have a few beers and some barbecue, and maybe get a couple books, then definitely come to Clam City. It's free to get in. If you've ever been to one of the brewery shows, it is the most low-key, just chill. It is a lot like the swap. Everybody's just hanging out, having a good time, buying and selling, and trading comic books. We'll have vinyl records there. We'll have vintage toys. Around 20 artists and vendors. Let's see who else is going to be there. A lot of people that are setting up this weekend will be there, and then some people who are not will be. So should be a good time. 12 to 5, and like I said, it's free.
It's free, man.
Free to get in.
Free to come in, yeah. You get a
And free is always
some
good.
brew. Yeah. I'll tell you, I love that. I love your little flyer there. That thing's amazing.
Yeah, I got to give you mad
Bring it
props,
back up.
dude. As somebody who is
just
not
love that.
creative, you're
Mecha Godzilla. Mecha
Yes.
Godzilla with his net and his hat. I mean, that's just awesome. I'd buy a T-shirt with just that on it.
no, and then but every time you do this, Josh, I'm giving you mad props right now, dude. You got great designs, man.
So my buddy Ken, he'll be set up at the show. He is the one that designed that poster. He'll be one of our artists there, along with Mike Doherty. Everybody knows Mike. Mike will be there, and a few other guys. Scott McFarlane, he's done a couple variant covers for I think some of Joseph Smelke's books. So he'll be there. So like I said, it's a good time. Everybody's chilling. It's free. I know there's been Chin was at the one in Medfield.
Yep.
And along with I think you guys know Mike from Lunch Money. Mike was there.
Yeah, dude. Nothing but great things I hear about this, and I hear everything that you just said, man. So you're definitely speaking the gospel on it, where it's chill, relaxed, good Sunday vibe, and that's a great feel, man. It's tough to build a culture like that, but good for you for making that happen, man. Good for you.
Man, thank you. I appreciate that, guys.
Yeah. All right. So Buzz Comics be 14 and 15 this weekend at the Everett Arena in Concord, New Hampshire, man. Josh, always great to have you on, man. You're a good friend, and you're a great collector, man. So great to have you on. Thank you. And tell everybody, for a little extra, y'all come out to the swap, because that's like 2 days after my birthday. So yeah,
All
right, that's it. May 18th, the 3MIB comic swap. Buzz is going to be set up there. Can't wait, man. Awesome, Josh. Thank you very much for jumping on. We're gonna have our next guest come on in a couple of minutes.
Thanks, guys.
See you this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Love it. I'm gonna get all right. There we go. So.
Yeah, Josh is such a great. I mean, I always buy stuff from him. I always go over there, and he's got such unique stuff. You just don't know what he's going to get. And when he was at the swap last year, he had this book. It was one of the. It was like one of those European Spider-Man books. I forget what. It was like a German version or something.
Right.
And I kind of hemmed and hawed, and I didn't buy it.
Oh, jeez, dude.
And I was just kicking myself. Then when I saw him at Terrificon, I'm like, hey, you had that. That European Spider-Man book, and he's like, oh, let me take a look. And he looked through, he's like, nah, I think I must have sold that. I'm like, crap. So
see, sometimes
when you see something, just buy it.
I'm telling you, I have gone through this so many times, whether it's been toys or books, and I mean, I can go back and tell you years and years ago when I first got into collecting, and the Hulk 181 story, and how I was on I missed it at the store. Then I was on eBay, and I was paying like over $1,000 more, and I had a time for one more bid, and I was like, I can't do this, and I literally threw my phone across the yard so the auction would end without me putting another bid in. So, or the time your brother, when we were at Rhode Island, he's like, Jimmy Snuka was there. He's always, well, I'll just come back and meet him. I'll come back and meet him. Then Jimmy left early. Snuka left early, and then he was dead a week later. So, unbelievable.
Talk about bringing a showdown. Jeez.
No. I'm telling you, exactly. But no, we've got something else to talk about right now. We've got something amazing to talk about, because now we're going to have Kit come on from Amazing Comics to talk about the great books that he's been doing. And Kit, by far, is a staple in the Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Vermont area. He himself puts on a great show, which we're going to talk about. He's a great vendor. He's got always an awesome setup, and he's been coming on 3MIB for quite some time. So without further ado, I'll bring him on. So how are you, good sir? Glad you could join us.
Otto. Hey, Dave. How are you guys?
Hey, how you doing? Great to
doing well.
Appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, glad to be back.
So are we bothering you as far as like still bagging and boarding and pricing stuff, Kit? How are we on that?
No, I think I'm mostly ready. I think I'm all set to go. I just got to pack the car up and get everything all set up.
All right. Now is packing all right. So I'm going to highlight you because, this is some things that, people, they set up, blah, blah, blah. So packing the car is a specific way, right? You've got to put the boxes this way, because if not, right, it's a little bit crazy.
I got a fair amount of room, so it's not too crazy. If I try to pack too much, one year I tried to bring way too much and it just didn't work out. I had tables everywhere. Now I rent the tables from Celeste and Jason, so
Yep.
it's easy. It's easier that way.
It's easier that way. All right. And now going back, I'm just trying to figure out the first time that I set up there based on the dealers that I met. Were you there in 2021? How many years have you been doing this show now?
I've been doing this show since 2018. We're first year vendors, so we've been
Really?
there
All right.
start. Yeah.
All right. Was 2018, was that at the Everett Arena in the same location?
Yes, it's always been at
Really?
the Everett Arena.
No shit. I
And
dig
it wasn't
that, man.
it wasn't as, hugely attended the first year, but after the first year, then it started really rolling, and then people were really bummed when they canceled for part of 2020.
Right.
And then
And then-
then it was like an explosion when the next show happened. It was like a bomb went off in there.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, he was still only doing the one show though back in 2018. He just did it the one, because I know he tried doing two a spring and then a late summer
Yeah,
show
one
back in
year,
2021.
2021.
Year.
I think
Okay.
2021 had 2 shows, or 2022.
Yeah. But
That was the
I
other time
remember. Yeah, I remember the 2021 show, and I mean, he had the sanitation stations, we had the masks, and people were wearing like face guards, but it was still fun to go after these books. Dave, like you said, people just needed to get out, man. They wanted to, be around other collectors and stuff like that. So
Yeah, people were very enthusiastic to get back out into the community.
yeah, for sure, absolutely. So Kit, that being said, I know you've got tons of books, like this being Venom Palooza. I'm sure you've got tons of Spider-Man
Yep,
books.
I've got tons
What
of
do you
Venom
want to
books.
show off?
Oh, I've got so many books to show off. I've got tons of Venom books. If you don't have a Lethal Protector, we've got plenty ready.
Okay.
So if you need a Sam De La Rosa or a Mark Bagley autograph, we've got Venom books. I've got other Spidey books set aside.
That's a good one. Nice.
Let's see, I brought a lot of Silver Age stuff out. Here's
Okay.
Avengers 3.
Oh, I love that book. There you go. That's in my wheelhouse.
And what else do we got? Here's a classic. Here's Spidey 33.
Oh, dig it. Dave, you own that book?
I do. It's kind of a rough shape, so
This one's got the chipping on the side. This one's so hard to find without the chipping.
yeah.
Let's see. I got
Still a
this
great
nice
cover. That's
pair.
awesome. Oh,
39 and 40.
Oh, look at that. All right.
Those are such great.
I've been saving these
Love 'em.
books all year since last April. Anything I saw that I thought was unique or would
Yeah.
fit Jason's show that I don't usually get in. And then here's a good one from the Spidey pile. Here's
Holy
50.
cow. Oh, big book right here. First one we've seen tonight of that. I'm surprised. Holy cow.
Yeah.
I get these every so often. I only get
Yeah.
these every few years. And then more Spidey I've set aside.
All right. So we got a comment right here. I need that 39 Grid Games. You know where to find them. I'll tell you. It'll be at booth
Yeah, we're gonna be
F7, F8.
F7 and F8. We're kind of diagonal from Jim Shooter.
Oh, awesome.
And across from RG Universe, that's Rob. He's a nice
Yep.
guy.
I refuse to buy this book. Not for no reason whatsoever.
194.
Yeah, because I was buying it off the rack. I was collecting books at the time, and I probably had this book 3 or 4 times over, and
Oh,
I probably
yeah.
paid 40 cents a copy for it. So, love Felicia Harding, love the character of the Black Cat, but I just
don't want to buy
I'm
that
bitter.
one.
I'm bitter. I'm a bitter collector on that kid. Oh, look at
There's a
this.
couple of good ones. These are 252s. One of these. Which one is it? I think it's this one. This one's so nice. I don't want to get rid of it.
Holy shit.
These are both high grade.
And newsstands too. One's
Yeah,
a
they're
new.
both newsstands. Sorry for the glare.
No, looks good, man.
Yeah,
All
those are
right.
nice.
And
Oh,
then here's a really nice 316. I don't
all
have
right.
these 300s right now. Jason was like, he saw me sell a couple 300s and he's like, hey, you shouldn't have sold those. Then he announced Dave Michelini coming in.
Yeah, I know. I'm so excited. And I've never met Dave. I've
Me
never met him.
neither.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for this year. The lineup's excellent. Here's a
Yeah.
Bagley.
Mark Bagley. Look
First
at that.
Carnage.
Yep.
Also, I sold a ton of Carnage books right before the Bagley announcement. I was like, oh, shoot.
My God.
They're gone. Here's for Jim Shooter. Anybody who needs a Jim Shooter autograph.
Look
Got
at that.
Secret Wars
I
ready
mean,
to go.
Kid, I knew you were going to be bringing heavy Spider-Man books. I mean,
Tons of amazing Spider-Man. Tons.
You
of
never let me
Black
down
Suit
when it comes to
Spidey,
this.
some Marvel
Yeah.
team up.
Nice.
All right.
And then I've got tons more different books. Here's Ghost Rider 1.
Holy cow.
This is a mid-grade copy. Everything's solid on this one.
Yeah.
Stickers are all tight.
Looks nice.
This one's new. Iron Fist 1. All these are pretty much premiering at the show. There's only a couple that I've offered on Whatnot or on Facebook.
Okay.
Thor
One of my favorite
337,
books.
Beta Ray Bill. This one's also newsstand. I got quite a few newsstands kicking around.
Wow.
Everybody's excited about X-Men right now, so I've got a lot of X-Men books.
That's a nice clean copy. What do you do?
This is middle of the road. It's got
Yeah, 5-ish. Yeah.
yeah, around a 5.
Yeah, that's my grade right there, though. That's perfect. That's, you know what I mean? I'm a 5.0 Silver Age collector, man. That's right in the wheelhouse.
Yep, it's all completely attached. Origin of the Beast, early
Yeah.
X-Men. This is the earliest I've got right now.
Okay.
Here's 18.
Big Daddy John Ross has a comment. Okay, buddy. I'm sure you dropped it while you were in the bathtub reading about Black
Yeah,
Cat.
I'm sure you were reading it.
Yeah, exactly, buddy. Okay. Thank God I did our warning before we started.
Here's
Oh, look at
Banshee.
that. All right.
Oh,
This one's probably more like a VG copy. This one's pretty rough.
Yeah, but still, first appearance, great book. Colors go
Yeah.
great. You know?
Let's see.
yeah,
Here's
Frank,
a
come on up.
Steranko. It's 50. Here's Polaris.
Why not?
This one's the
wow.
staples popped on this one, so it's not in great shape, but it's a good autograph.
Yeah, good
opportunity.
autograph book.
Yeah,
You
those
keep
are
it
the
at
ones
Mylar?
you have signed. You know, you have it signed, keep it displayed in the Mylar like that.
Right, even
This
personal.
one's nice too. Sauron. This one's probably around VF.
Yeah.
Lots more. Here's Alpha Flight.
Oh, really? So I just bought the 6 toys for the Alpha Flight figures.
Nice.
And I'm like, you know what? I need another set of those books. So I have to go with the figures. So I keep it in the box. But love it. Love it. 120, 121. Gorgeous books. Very undervalued too.
Here's Kitty Pryde. This one's probably
Oh,
VG range. It's got some creasing.
yep.
This one I'm really excited about. When I was grading and bagging and boarding, I opened this one up and it has a Claremont signature. It's an early Claremont sig on the first page.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah, this one's really nice too.
Wow. I love it. Well, I mean, I've only found 2 or 3 books like that have I been collecting, but love it when you find that signature just sitting there. You
Yeah,
know?
that's the first one I've opened up and been like, oh my gosh, look at that.
Yeah.
There's
Oh, there we go.
141, Days of Future Past. One newsstand, one direct, depending what you like.
You
And
get
then
one of
I've
each.
got like 3 or 4 copies of 142 right
Oh my
now. I
God.
have one out.
Yeah.
And then a few offbeat books. This one I don't even want to sell this one because I don't know if I'll ever see it again.
Yeah.
This is Johnny the Homicidal Maniac #1. This is the special edition that's signed by Jonan Vasquez. This is like a super offbeat horror comic.
I have no idea what this is. I've never seen it
I have no
before.
idea.
This is so offbeat and rare. Like it's just kind of out of my wheelhouse. Like
Yeah.
I collect weird.
When did that come
eclectic
out?
stuff
What
like
year
this.
is that thing?
Oh, this is 96, I think, 1996.
Oh, wow.
It's all black and white. It's pretty gruesome. This is by the guy that created the cartoon Invader Zim. So it's
Wow,
kinda
man.
just creepy
You are
and weird.
schooling me right now, Kit. You are schooling me because I know
There's
nothing
The
about
Hobbit #1. Have you seen this one? This one's
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
This is
Is that-
Wetzel.
Yes,
his last
they're
name
from
is.
Connecticut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a great book. This is so cool. They had this at the library when I was in high school, so I really like this one.
Yeah, I have. Oh my God, it's funny you say that. I have friends that are connected to them. That might be
Oh,
something. I'd
really?
like to- Yeah,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
because they're from the Connecticut area of that age group. So
Yeah, I saw him in
Um,
Terrificon. I was surprised. I was walking through Terrificon and I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I had known you were here.
Yes,
I would have
absolutely.
brought books.
no, I know. right.
Here's one I just found the other day.
Okay.
It's rough, but it's a Care Bears classic.
Yeah.
And then last ones I got to show. I found a collection of Sailor Moons locally through one of my vendor buddies in Greenfield. So these are super hard to find.
I've got to get up to Greenfield because there seems to be a little hunting, little honey holes of comic books in that
Oh,
area.
the store in Greenfield, His and Hers Comics, is like so
Yes,
good.
I know
Definitely
what-
worth checking out. Worth you
Nope.
guys' road trip if you're ever like doing a comic crawl up here. You should definitely include His and Hers.
Really? Yeah.
That's Lunch Money's home base spot, basically.
Yeah.
Michael's spot.
Yeah. No, I hear great things about it all the time, and every time I'm driving up to juniors college, I'm like, Greenfield. There's comic books there. I know there's comic books. I know
Yeah,
that.
he's
you know?
seeing a
So-
lot of collections walk in the door. There's a lot of cool stuff coming in and out. They actually sponsor, his and hers sponsors the show that I put on,
Yes.
Western Mass Comic Book Show at Hawks and Reed. It's going to be May 19th this year
Okay.
in Greenfield, Massachusetts.
In Greenfield,
And-
Massachusetts.
Yep, we've got Jim Lawson and Michael Dooney, Rick Parker and Lisa Truciani. Rick Parker did all the
Awesome.
Beavis and Butthead comics for Marvel,
Really?
and
Well,
Lisa
those would be
wrote
great sketches.
Barbie comics. So we've got a great lineup of artists, tons of awesome vendors, a lot of the locals. Josh will be there. So it's definitely a cool little show to check out. Ticket price is only $5 for adults.
$5.
Kids are
Oh.
free, so it's a cool show to check out.
I love it. Make sure you share the graphic with me. We'll sure to post it and hopefully have some business come your way that weekend, man. That's been awesome.
Great.
Awesome. So, Kit, we're gonna find you guys at F7 and F7 and F8. Cash is always king, but you take PayPal and Venmo and that stuff if you have
Take
to.
PayPal, Venmo. We can do cards, cash,
That's it.
trades. Come see us, F7, F8. We're across from Jim Shooter, kind of diagonal.
Love it.
Come get
love
your
it,
books.
love
Come get your books you need signed.
it. Yeah, pick them up,
Yeah.
get them though. And Kit, let me tell you, you are a great grader. Like, it's funny when you look at the books, and I'm like, I definitely agree with this. So good eye on you, man, for
Oh, good.
able
Glad
to
I'm
call
saying
out
that
that
means a
stuff,
lot.
man.
Thank you. That really
You
does
know,
mean a
'cause
lot
it's
because
tough
I
though,
do
you
put
know?
the work in, and I am trying to be the best I can.
Yeah, no, I trust me. I look at the books and I look at your books and I look at what you have written, and it's pretty much dead on point. So again, very trusted seller right here, you guys.
I do take pride in it because we sold an X-Men one last year, and I was telling the guy we sold it to, I think it's about a 1.8.
Yeah,
I can't make any promises. I think it'll get a bump if you get it pressed and cleaned. And he got it pressed and cleaned, and it came back CGC 2.5. And I was like, all right, I think I was probably pretty close. I think I was
that's
close.
it, man. Especially with
Yeah.
that. There you go. Love it, man. So, Kit from Amazing Comics, thank you very much for jumping out with us, and can't wait to hang out with you this weekend. All right, my friend.
Hey, thanks a lot, Otto. Thanks a lot, Dave. See you guys soon.
All right,
Yeah.
awesome.
Thanks. We'll see you this weekend.
All right, Dave, got a lot of Spider-Man books there.
Yeah. That's kind of where I am now. Now I'm looking at my, when I'm going through my old collection now, and I'm starting to look through my Spider-Man books, and some of these stuff I bought, 10 years ago, and I just wanted to fill the run. So I wasn't really looking at grade all that much, It was like,
Right.
I get a good deal on it, so I would just buy it. But now I'm looking at it going, oh man, if I see a nice, I might have to start doing it. I think I might start, doing some grade bumps, getting rid of
Upgrading
some
a
of my-
PC. I mean, it's
yeah,
that's, I mean,
sell the ones I have and try to, especially
I
if I see one and I buy it, then the one I have will become,
I know it's equity right now. It's equity, as we like to say. So, all right. So before we bring on our next guest, I want to give some shout outs. Uncle Frank is dropping some knowledge by saying, oh, well, he might have to ditch the work and head up north. Some deep
What's this
underground books
maybe?
that they're showing. Yeah, I know. Who dat is saying Johnny book is hard to find and expensive. C. Woodard, shout out to you, man. Long time no see. Glad you could jump on and hang out with us. And who we got here? Buzz Comics.
The other
Fat
Buzz
Kid
Comics.
has the jams. There you go. All right. So now we're going to bring on some really unique stuff, right? Like, this is awesome from the mind of the Dr. Chopper himself. My friend Tobias, who has been a resident at this Coda Chrome Comics. I just can't wait to have him on, and I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm going to let him come on. Doctor, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good to see you, my friend. The destroyer of comics. But yes, but you bring him back to life, though.
Yeah, breathes new life into comics is what I say.
All depends on who you ask.
No, I mean, I can only imagine. But listen, in this house, in this grotto, in this basement, you bring these books back to life. You are not the destroyer. You are the life giver. You are the rebirth of these books. You are Phoenix incarnate. So
it's a lot of fun, and really, you just find random things that they may not be key issues. They may not be something that, everybody's salivating to get their hands on. But you look at the artwork on these things, and it blows you away. Like last year, I found a Where Monsters Dwell with this giant ass rat eating a New York City subway train. And I'm like, this is really cool. And you look in the window of the subway and it says Kane Street and Milgram Avenue.
Yeah. Oh, really?
And so I go up to Al and I said, Al, look at this. He goes, I didn't do that. I said, look at the window on the subway. And he gets it up a little close. He goes,
Yeah.
oh, I guess I did do that.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then he starts going, oh, I can see where I covered some of Gil's mistakes.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
that's like a dollar bin book. You know what I mean? That's like now the guy who bought it, dude who's like deep into monster stuff, and he's just like, this is amazing. You know, I mean, so it's, you know, it's serendipity.
It is definitely, and it's part of comic book Americana, I think, when the writers and the artists, they'll do little Easter eggs that you can find, and there's millions and millions of them. You just don't know where to look, but you got to look at it. But so I love that. That's awesome. Good for you, though. So you've been on quite the tour lately, huh?
Yeah, like this one right here, the Killdozer.
Nice.
Look at that.
Look at that.
That's Tobias, why don't you, some people who may not know what it is you do, why don't you show some of your examples and kind of explain the process and actually the artistry of what you do?
Very true. Okay, so back in 2016, my wife told me to, I'm a video editor by trade. My wife told me I had to decorate my office. I had clients coming over. And I always love the cover of comic books, but I also love the interiors as well.
Yeah.
And, you know, the artwork and the story. So I decided to put together a piece, and I went and, found a frame that works, a little depth to it. And I started this process that I call the 3D comic collage. After about my fifth friend asked me to make them one, I figured people would probably like it. So in that time, I befriended Mitch Halleck from Terrificon, as well as Jason Brodnick here, the godfather of the old school comic show. And both these guys came alongside me, and Jason especially very much saw the artistry of what I was doing. And you got to come do my show, And so I showed up at his show with a couple bins worth of pieces and left with a couple empty bins. And my wife said, oh, you can have fun with your comic books then. So, so let me, I got some new stuff that I'm going to be bringing to the store, bringing the show. We got a nice old Iron Man here.
Oh, nice. What I like what you do on a lot of your, and you can't really see it, but the close up of how you will focus on one little segment of the comic, which is what I like, is that you may have read this comic 100 times, but never really focused on that specific section of the comic, and it really draws your attention to it. And
it's hard too, because I'm almost kind of like an editor, because I'm going through and I'm trying to figure out what do I find interesting in the story, and that's usually the first stop.
Well, I'll tell you, I met Otto. I don't know if you know. I met Tobias at our local LCS, Boom Tube Comics.
Okay.
6 years ago, you were there set up. I don't remember exactly, but so my wife and my daughter and myself, we each picked out a piece and we bought it and I've got mine right here.
Oh.
So
I've
had this
still in good shape.
Yeah. And Ever, I don't know if you could highlight me.
Yeah, I'll get you up on here. Marvel, look at this. It's a Spider-Man.
So in this case, I'm a big Spider-Man fan, but what he did was he took the Marvel Tales edition.
Yeah.
And as I was saying, how he just focused in on, he just took one of these pages and just really focuses in and like really brings it. So I really like this. My wife picked out a Batman, a smaller framed one. You had a bunch of different frames, and my daughter got a Batman Flash, kind of the cross cover that they did a few years ago. I think it was the Watchmen kind of crossover.
Yep.
Yeah. And so anyway, so anytime we see you, we always go and see if you got some cool stuff, and I think you'll even do some customs, right?
I will, but I got something I got to show Otto.
Oh no, here we go.
I think Otto might like this piece.
Oh geez. Oh, that is one of my favorite books of all time. Oh my God. Look at that. The Rod Wilson goodness right here.
Start off at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
You got each one of the guys trying to take them out.
Oh, look at this.
And then
That's
Ben
the bottom
Grimm
corner.
comes up, the thing,
Yep.
and one of the best panels in comics
Yes.
ever.
Please, I live by this quote. Please, I live by this quote.
And he says, you know, the champion wins, and he says, "You didn't really beat me." He says, "You'll never beat me. I'm just too stupid and ugly to know when to quit."
That's the story of my life, buddy, right there.
That's great.
That has
Right there. You'll have to
resonated.
check that out in person this weekend.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. No, that's unbelievable. So you've been on, last time I saw you was at MegaCon. Okay.
Yes.
All right, MegaCon. And then you went on quite the tour after that, right? Like road trip.
Atlanta. My gosh. I have been, I went to Planet Comic-Con in March out in Kansas City. And then I just 2 weeks later, I drove home. 2 weeks later, drove back out almost about the same amount to Indianapolis.
Yep.
To Indiana Comic-Con. I've been to Big Lick Comic-Con in Roanoke, Virginia. That's a great little small show.
I hear great things about that show. Big Lick in Roanoke, Virginia, right? Is that
the guys who run that show it's two brothers, amazing guys. You don't sleep on that show. You don't sleep on that show as a vendor.
okay?
Because they actually have vendor mixers on Friday night before the show, and they cater to everybody from the people going to the artists and the creators to the vendors.
All right.
And then, so let's see, Planet, Indianapolis, Indiana. Then this show here is going to be my April show here in New Hampshire.
Yep.
And then May, I'm going to first time ever Virginia Beach.
Okay.
Down there. And then June, oh my gosh, June, I'm not sleeping. June, we got Garden State Comic Fest in New Jersey. We got Heroes Con down there in Charlotte.
I hear that is a must-go-to show.
So if you are looking for a destination place
to
bring a whole pile of comics and get to see all these creators and artists there, that's where you go. Because Sheldon Drum, who's actually at this show, he's coming up to New Hampshire.
Okay.
He will be at the show. Heroes Aren't Hard to Find is the name of his shop.
Yeah.
He has been doing this show now for 41 years.
Oh, my Lord.
There is you go to some of these Comic Cons and you get what Jason likes to call the knick-knack paddywhacks, you know, the fake Lego guys and the aluminum siding. Ain't none of that there. It is artists. It is comic books. It is, occasional guy like me, still comic related.
Yeah, of course.
You are not getting, you're not getting arts and crafts. You're not getting, there's no, people do come dressed, but there's no cosplay contest.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I'm dying to go to this show.
It's that same spirit that Jason's bringing up here to the Northeast, and you go to a comic book show and you can look a creator in the eye, shake his hand, and, so, I mean, it's, I had a buddy of mine actually give me a hand last year. He lives about 45 minutes north of Dallas in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And he was a kid in a candy store.
Awesome. Awesome.
Friday night, we're leaving and I said, let's take a look down because the hall's huge. I said, let's walk down and take a look down the hall. And who walks right by us but Jim Steranko.
Oh, geez.
I said, Mr. Steranko, how are you? He looks at me, he goes, Dr. Chopper, how you been?
Oh, I love it. I love it. There you go.
That blows me away that Jim Steranko knows me.
That's
yes.
And I said, let me introduce you to my buddy Chris. And Chris shakes his hand, and he said, I have to meet people for dinner. He walks away.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he goes, my buddy looks at me and goes, I can't wash this hand.
No, I just met Jim. Yes, no, I dig it. I dig it. No, that's amazing. That's amazing.
That's fun.
So,
but yeah, that's a great show. And then of course I'll be at Terrificon in August. And
can't wait.
I'm going to be there with, have you heard of Kyle Willis, the artist Kyle Willis?
Yeah. Kyle Willis. Kyle will be at Little Giant. Am I correct?
He will be at Little Giant.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
He's going to then bring me he's got a little enclave for Terrificon. And he allowed me, him and I were buddied up at MegaCon. And he's a great guy. And he's an awesome guy to really partner with and to work with in that way. His work is also freaking amazing what he does.
Yeah. No. Did he do the programs this year? Did Kyle do the ROM programs?
Kyle did the ROM, the homage to
Yes.
Lethal Protector is ROM.
Yes, and Rob, this is huge, you guys. I don't have a picture of this, but I can't wait. When Jason showed this to me, it was unbelievable. And I'm sorry I don't have this picture available, but Kyle Willis did the programs will be in a comic book form, and it's going to be an homage of Rom, which is Jason's favorite character, as the Lethal Protector. And I can't wait to get as many signatures as
I
possible.
can't wait
on
to see
this.
that.
It's a limited press, and there's only 1,500 of those. So if
Yes.
you're a ROM fan, you better find somebody who's coming to the show to get you one.
Yeah, no, I can't. I'm glad you brought that up, because when I first saw that, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And I told Jason, I go, I want you to autograph this, and I'm gonna send it to CGC with his label on it. So Jason's gonna get in the CGC registry, which I can't wait to to do that. So that's gonna be amazing. So Doctor, you got a lot of things going on. So your stuff that you'll have, price points are smaller pieces if you need the desk stuff. Like, what do we have?
So I got a little desk thing here, like a little trade ad for Monsters Unleashed, something like this, $25.
Those are some of my. I might be picking up one of those. I know you had one was like the Hulk corner.
They cycle so much.
Those
it's like
so
I basically, and if I don't have it, I have a pile of stuff I do have, so I can always make you something. And then 8x10s like this right here. An ad for Dingo Boots, starring the none other than O.J. Simpson. And something like this is going to go for $40.
Okay.
I also do what I call kaleidoscopes. And here's one with everybody's favorite hero,
Captain Carrot.
Of course.
And so something like this is $55.
Yeah, Tobias, again, I've known you for a little while and just seen your stuff evolve, so you're doing stuff like that, the crossover, and it's just really fun to see what you come up with.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. And then this right here is it's what I call my original style. So this is, I take what I started doing originally. I took the cover, I mounted it, used the interior of the book. Now this is a Matt Damasi Shattered Lethal Protector. But it's not the full book, just the cover. Then the interior paneling around it is actually from a Lethal Protector 1. So the book itself was actually printed on the Venom Lethal Protector, the second volume that recently came out. But I figured I'd go old school with it if there's going to be a Lethal Protector fan there. And they can take this piece really easily, open it up in the back. They can take it and they can get it signed by everybody there, and you got a one-of-a-kind, beautiful wall.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
That's a great idea.
And so this is would only be $100 for me. It comes framed, all ready to go.
Oh my God! Holy cow!
And then, of course, I showed you You guys want to take a peek at something?
Yeah, let's take a look.
Yeah.
This is for Mr. Matthew Damasi himself. He did a limited run of the white air cover variants. So I actually did this for him. He's going to be picking it up at the show.
Oh my goodness.
Got the full book in there in a Mylar. And then I took panels from that volume 2 of Lethal Protector, put it around it for him. So
geez, that's great.
He'll be picking that one up at the show. But that one's, so these I call legacy style. They have the full book in Mylar. I'll show you guys another one that will be available. I am a huge fan of Mr. Shannon Mayer. Nice guy. Connecticut guy, by the way.
Yep.
Look at this black
widow.
Oh
my God, I saw that.
Yeah.
You posted that on Instagram today, right? Recently?
I did.
Yeah, no, that was amazing.
That's the full book in there in the Mylar.
Yeah.
And then you have some panels from recent Black Widows. I kind of just found some kick-ass Black Widow panels.
Yeah, no, you posted that today. Oh my God.
And I also do have, I don't have it right here with me, but I also do have Shannon Muir did a beautiful Venom cover. And so that one is going to be available, full book, signed by Shannon himself. So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, so you have that, and it's going to be surrounded by some multiple panels for some different Venoms. So
all right, so the doctor's booth is going to be loaded, and Is it M1? Am I saying that properly? M1. You can't miss it. I know exactly
M1.
where it is.
I'm M1, and I want to let everybody know that I actually have a guest artist coming to sit with me in the booth.
All right,
I
let's talk about this.
Matt Wilson, who's also known as Jinx Removing Studio.
Yes, good friend of the channel. Oh, that's
Yep.
great. Yeah.
Matt Wilson's going to be camped out and hanging out with me for the day as well. So you can come on over, visit us. You can meet Matt. You can get a signature. You can shake his hand. You can tell him he looks funny.
Yeah, no, I love all the Connecticut love right now up in New Hampshire. That's going to be great, you know.
So it's going to be awesome, and you know, Jason just does such a phenomenal job of curating a good room.
I love that.
Dealers are amazing. The artists are amazing. I mean, it's just, if you have any, if you are within 3 hours distance to Concord, New Hampshire, get your ass up there.
Thank you very much. Well said. Well said. What this man said. Listen to the doctor. The doctor's telling you what to do. All right. Tobias, Dr. Chopper, Coda Chrome Comics, thank you so much for jumping out with us, man. It's been a pleasure. Can't wait to take footage of your spot. Can't wait to hang out with you, talk to Matt. And thank you very much for taking time out of your busy day, because I know you got a lot to do.
Oh, yeah. I got one more commission I got to get finished.
All right, dude. Good luck. All right, man. Go to work. We'll
Looking
see
forward
you.
to seeing you guys.
All right. Thank you very much.
See you this weekend.
All right. All right. Jeez, Dave. So how long have you had that piece?
This, it's got to be like 5 or 6 years now.
Really?
Really, really cool. And again, the way he just, you look at his stuff and you got to really look at it, because, whatever. Like I've read this book, but to have just the
panels pop.
He just has this one page where there's just one little sequence, that he focuses on. I don't know. I like the way he puts some of his stuff together.
No, that's amazing. That's amazing. We've seen some wild stuff, from comic books to this, to grails, to just, oh my gosh. I mean, guys, you got 3 days to decide. I don't know what you're waiting on. Now we're going to bring on Superworld Comics. We got my man Joe jumping on. He's been on the channel before. Superworld is a staple at this show, and they've always got great books. They're on Instagram doing live shows. Let's bring Joe on. Joe, what's up, my man? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going?
Hey, Joe.
Good to see you, bro. Thank you very much for closing the show tonight, dude. Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course. We love coming on, man. It's always a blast. You guys do a hell of a job at the show and on all your shows. So we love coming on.
Yeah, thanks.
We love it. All right. So Joe, I've got am I saying this right? You're at C1 and 2. Is that typically right?
Yeah,
Does that sound right?
I was looking that up. Yep, we're at C1, C2. It's our normal spot there with Jason. We've been doing his show right from the beginning. It's always been a great show. He's done a hell of a job of getting the books in the room, and it's definitely one of our favorites of the whole year. We were just in South Carolina last weekend, and we do all the big ones. We're at San Diego, but this is always a highlight. Always love coming to this.
This
show.
is a highlight, right? I mean, this is a highlight. This is a vibe. I went to MegaCon was the last show I went to, and with the close group of people I was with, and knowing I was fine with it. But this is a completely different feel for the love of comics. You know what I mean? For the passion of the collecting, for the books that are out there, for the deals that are being made. And it's a great vibe, man, and I can't wait for this one.
Oh yeah, like I said, he does a hell of a job of just bringing that, the name is appropriate, the old school comic show. It's like what we all grew up and love. So
yeah, best one day show in East. Thank you very much, Kate. That's awesome. All right, so Superworld is set up. Raw books, slabbed books. What do we got? I mean, you guys are bringing the heat. I know Big Daddy. Oh, I got to say this though. I know Big Daddy John Ross, who's like a VIP for you guys, won't be able to make it. So,
yeah, we're always disappointed when John can't show up, and sadly, we're not going to be at TruthCon, so we won't see him there this year. But Big Daddy John Ross, always one of our favorites. So always love.
Always favorite. He actually gifted me a book from you guys, a Foom. He gifted, because I collect the Fooms, and he gifted me a book. You guys, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer here, but somebody in your crew recently passed away. Very sorry for that, and it was one of the benefits, and he had passed it on to me. So I just want you to know that book and that memory was passed on, and it's a good home. I just want you to know that, Joe.
That's awesome. I'm glad that you got one of the Jose books. That was a fun show we did, and I'm glad that John could buy some stuff. And even better, I didn't know he passed it on too. That's fantastic, man.
Yeah, I've been slowly working on it. Yeah, I've been slowly collecting them, and he asked me if I had it. I didn't, and he definitely told me to give respect where respect is due. He definitely told me the story behind it. I've got it, and now it's in another good home. All right, brother.
Fantastic. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. All right. So, what do we got for heat,
We
man?
got some cool stuff, man. So actually, we put a bunch of stuff in our half price section, and this includes some high grade and some key golden age and silver age stuff.
Hold on, Joe.
Including,
highlight this guy, will you?
I know, Joe. This guy's telling me what to do. I got a lot of people telling me what to do here. There we go. All right, good.
Sorry,
good,
Joe.
perfect.
Sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
So there we go. So this is my past thrilling confessions. This is, I believe, a Fox. It's a cool book, and again, this is 50% off. So you guys see that? Oh, there we go. The sticker is $4.75, so that's half off. We're doing that with a bunch of stuff. We're trying to blow some stuff out, and so there's going to be a lot of great deals like this at our booth. They wanted me to highlight. Actually, my brother Adam was like, "You got to highlight some of this half price golden age stuff because it is killer deals and some killer books, and that's just one of the books that's in that half price section."
Look at the colors on that, man.
Yeah,
Holy
so
cow.
cool. Yes,
real paper too. Real paper.
Oh yeah. This doesn't have that glossy feel. This is
no.
On that cover. No.
Yeah.
So then what else we have? Grabbed a couple of half price books. This is Congo Bill. I believe this is number 7. This is a very fine 7.0, 10-cent DC, and again another half off book there.
Oh my god, Dave, that's right up your alley. Apes, buddy, apes.
Apes, gorillas, you got them all, man.
Holy
just wanted to showcase some of the half price books. So we made I think over 2,000 books in our inventory half price, including the high end stuff as well. So the box stuff, there's going to be some really good deals in there, and we're just trying to move some stuff.
Wait, hold on. For everybody that's watching, For everybody that's watching on a rewind, Joe, say that again. Everybody that's watching on a rewind, please listen to what Joe's about to tell you. How many boxes did you make 50% off?
I think 2,000 books we ended up making half off in the last month or so. So we wanted to kill it at Little Giant Old School Comic Show. So we
really take the ride
hard on that. Yeah, you gotta come up and check out the half price section. So it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Dude, I'm grinning from ear to ear right now just hearing that great deal.
So these books are not half price, but there's still some killer books. Let's see. We'll start with this one, Action 252.
Love it. Double first appearance. I love that book.
That's right. Yep. One of the best, and first Supergirl, obviously, and first Metallo as well. I believe.
Metallo.
So
dig it, man.
You get both of them. So that again, unfortunately, is not half price, but it's a recent acquisition. Just picked it up this week, so that's that'll be coming up with us. If you're into Steranko, who will be at the show, you can of course.
Why not? Right there.
Puppy signed. One of the best. I mean, I think one of the best covers in comics history. And Steranko.
That looks clean too. Being the square bound book, you usually look for the staple indents, and I don't see it from this side. You know what I mean?
This one's pretty solid. It's got some spine wear and a little creasing, but it's a
but those colors
for sure. So colors are great on that one. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
And then grab some pre-code horror for you guys.
Okay, which you guys have tons of. And this is so out of my wheelhouse, but I can just sit there. I go by your wall and I just look at all this stuff and I'm like, I don't know a goddamn thing about this stuff, but it's really cool to look at.
Yeah, that's so great. That's so fun.
Great. Yeah, this one has great colors. Atlas. I love the old Atlas logo too. Just so cool.
Yeah,
the globe. Yeah. That's a cool one. So plenty of pre-code stuff. We actually just picked up a Atlas pre-code collection, so we'll have some of those books there. Cool, another pre-code book. This is Beware. Love this title.
Oh my god! Yeah. Look, the skeleton's driving the boat with.
Yeah,
I'm so scared to buy a pre-code book. I'm so scared to go down that.
Right. Yeah. Dave, more importantly, if you buy a second one, then you're officially a collector.
Then I am collecting. So maybe I just buy one.
Going.
I'll come buy one from your booth, and I'll stop there.
We'll take that, man.
As I know I never will do.
All right. So
all right. Another
action.
Yeah.
First,
love it.
First new Batgirl, of course, Detective 359. Yep. Solid copy here.
Huge book, solid right there. There you go.
Has great colors on this one.
Too, man. Yeah.
This book, one of my favorites. I just picked this up from my own personal collection.
Holy cow!
This is Major Victory number 2.
I've never seen this, Joe. My God,
killer cover. Yeah, this is a later Centaur. Centaurs are always tough, but I didn't even realize it was a Centaur. One of my buddies who I traded this for, he's from Ohio. He traded this to me, and he was like, "That's a Centaur." I was like, "I had no idea." That's just
that's amazing cover. Looking. I love it. Killer cover, great. Oh,
And then one of the best wood covers, I think, this is Shock Suspense #5. You know, we got to have some ECs at the show, so
Yeah.
had to show some tonight. Just a classic wood cover on this one.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Crazy. That's
Beautiful
crazy.
looking.
And this one's a solid. It's like a VF. It's a really nice, sharp looking copy.
Yeah, that's amazing. God damn. I mean, you've seen modern books, you've seen bronze, you've seen this pre-code horror. What you guys are just dropping is just unbelievable, man. Talking about bringing the show home, man. Holy cow. You know, my
Good way to
God.
end it, right?
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
All right, so we got TTA #27, The Man in the Anthill Story. This
Oh
is
my
a solid
God. You don't
copy,
see this
guys
book in a
can-
while, dude.
Oh,
I don't see this book
I
raw.
don't see this.
No.
I don't see this. When I look at wall books, I don't see this book raw. I don't see it like that. Oh my God. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, so this one I think we're calling about a 3.0 or so with the piece out. but
Yep.
It's still a solid copy. Like you said, it's a tough book to find anywhere.
Yeah.
any kind of
Oh my
shape.
God. Yeah. Nobody cared about it.
All right.
Holy
so
cow.
then
All right,
we've got
now
an
we're
Avengers
cooking with that.
#3. This is a sharp copy. We're calling it about a VF plus 8.5 on this one. Got a small
Yeah,
dent in the front, but it's got
No, look at
killer
the
cover.
spine. Oh my God.
Yeah. Clean copy. It's a nice,
Yeah,
nice
yeah,
book.
that's up there. That's
Yeah.
up there, man.
Oh,
Holy
yeah.
cow.
Yeah.
Oh, holy Christmas.
All right. And we got a few
Cash,
slabs.
PayPal.
too.
What do you guys take? Venmo, anything? Cash, PayPal, card.
We take everything but Venmo, PayPal, credit card, cash, check.
Perfect. There you go.
All right, so a little MLJ action from 1943. This is a Jackpot. It's just a killer cover here.
Oh my God.
Awesome cover.
Yeah.
And then let's see. Saved my 3 favorites for the last. Superboy 68, the first appearance of Bizarro.
Oh yeah, buddy.
CGC 3.0 with off-white to white pages. It's a killer book. Tough
Yeah.
DC Silver Age book. And then we have just another great pre-code book. This is Worlds of Fear #10, the classic eyeball cover here. I'm actually going to take it out of the bag here so you guys can take a closer look. It's an awesome book.
Oh my God. Oh Jesus.
Yeah. And then last but
I'm gonna have
not
nightmares
least,
tonight.
we have Famous Funnies #211, another book we picked up this week. Of course, the
featuring
famous
Buck Rogers.
Frazetta cover. Yeah, these books have been so tough to find. They used to come up occasionally, but now just they're harder
That's a
than heck to
Frazetta
find.
cover?
Yep, Frank Frazetta. Yep, he
Yeah?
did the.
Oh my
I think he
God.
did 5 or 6 for the Buck Rogers and the Famous Funnies, and they're just all
Really?
killer. Yeah, these are
Oh my
great.
God. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know. That
just some killer stuff. So that's what we have to show for you too. But we have plenty of other stuff that Ted's processing. When I was leaving the office today, he was still grading and pricing some stuff. So that'll be all up at the show on Saturday. So we're looking forward to it.
Oh my God. That's just like you know what? We talked about all the different people that were coming on and the things that we would have, and just to see that stuff to end with a Frazetta cover of Buck Rogers is just
Yeah, great way.
I
to
don't
end
know.
it,
It's just
for sure.
It
it's
is
just one of
definitely.
those things.
Spectrum
Man.
of books there.
Yeah, so we're excited. We're also we're doing a few giveaways for the VIPs. I know I think we're doing 2 $50 gift certificates and 2 $25 gift certificates for 4 VIPs in the show.
In the
So
VIP bags? Oh, that's
in the
killer.
VIP bags. Yep. And actually,
Great
I don't
idea.
know, Ted, our own Ted Van Loo, he's actually working on a comic book that he's drawing, and we're giving away 2 sets of that comic book. It's a 6-issue
shit.
series. Yep. I have a couple of those if you guys want to take a look at them.
Yeah, let's do it. Want to highlight you, get you back up here, man.
So the company's called Makimono Entertainment, and I'm a little biased. My dad is running the company. He actually done the covers to these.
Oh
so
my
this is Thrilling
God.
Tales.
Doc Sinister, I love it.
Doc Sinister and Persephone Jones. Yep, we have Atom Bomb Adventures.
Oh, I can't
American
wait to check these out.
Yeah, so we'll have these available at the Superworld booth. So if you guys are interested, these are $6 a piece at the Superworld booth.
All right.
Atom Bomb Jr.
Oh, I love it. There you go.
Yeah, that one's cool. Cinco
That's
de
awesome.
Mayhem. And then this one is the one that Ted Van Leeuwen himself is working on. This is Purgatory Chasm. It's an Andy Fish
Okay.
cover, but Ted has done the insides on this one. So it's
Yeah.
some cool artwork by our very own Ted Van Leeuwen. So he's going to be at the show,
Nice.
and these are available to sign at the show. So you guys want to check that out. So,
Yeah, see? I mean, you find out all this information when you watch these dealer preview shows. My
that's
God,
right.
Joe.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Joe
That's
from
great.
Superworld Comics, man. Thank you very much for joining us. C1 and 2. Same room as same spot as you've been for years, right? I mean,
Always.
that's
we've been there.
I know exactly where to
since
find
the
you.
beginning. So yep.
Yeah, no, awesome. So hey man, thank you very much for jumping on and showing off some
Thanks,
killer
guys.
books, man. We
Appreciate
appreciate
it.
you.
Yeah, thanks,
All
Joe.
right, thank you.
See you guys on Saturday. Have a good one.
All right,
Okay.
can't wait.
Yeah,
Can't
good
wait.
night.
All right. Woo, Dave, I'm a little speechless right now.
I know. It's I don't know how you go to a show. All right. But when I go to a show, I get in my head, okay, these are things I'm looking for. And I got a few backups. I got this. When I walk into Little Giant, I'm just so overwhelmed.
Yes.
It's like I'm not even sure what to look at anymore. There's
I know you got to process
I get
it.
sensory overload.
Yeah.
And that's why
especially
it's nice I
Jason's
can go to our booth. So if you see me at my booth and I look exhausted, that's because I just finished wandering around
For those of you guys don't know, Dave is the ultimate overthinker when it comes to buying books. You are the biggest I am the most impulsive buyer. Dave is the biggest overthinker when it comes to buying.
Well, it is. When I'm spending that for smaller books, not so much.
Agreed.
When I'm spending on a huge book that's hard to find and a decent grade at a decent price, because I can find the book in a higher grade, but it's not in my price range. But then I find one that's in my price range, but it's it's in a poor quality. So, and I just wander around trying to find the perfect book. In the meantime, I'm just overwhelmed and getting bombarded with all these other books. I'm like, well, maybe I'll just buy this. And
I know.
But it's it's so much fun. I can't wait for this weekend. I've been I've been looking forward to it. I've been working hard this week. I gotta take Friday off, so I'm working extra hours to be able to take that Friday off to get up there with you.
Yeah, enjoy it. I can't wait, man.
And I am looking forward. I kid you about the drive up and the drive down, but I do look forward to Auto Stories.
No, it's okay. I can't wait. Thank you very much. We'll sit here and complain about your brother for 2.5 hours. So, all right, guys, we're going to wrap up. This is the dealer preview show for Little Giant Comics happening this weekend in Concord, New Hampshire at the Everett Arena. Make sure you stop by our booth, say what's up. We got tons of stuff to give away. Make sure you stop by all these vendors. If there's a book you're interested in, please leave a comment below, and we'll help facilitate a deal if you want. So thanks to everybody that jumped on, everybody in the live chat. Good night from Eastern Canada. Go Ravens. From one cranky Canadian to another. Big shout out to Absentee Roger. Thank you very much, Darth Fluke. We appreciate that. Thank you all to all the vendors that came on and took time out of their day, because I know you guys are bagging and boarding and getting ready. But this was just an absolute blast. And please, everybody, stop by our booth. Make sure you say what's up. You might get a free t-shirt. Or you might get something else that we're giving away, or you might win one of our raffles. So on behalf of 3 Men in the Basement, Dave Chinmo, Roger Levesque, Dave the Brother, I am Everett Otto, and we are out. Peace.
Good night, Canada.
All right, you said it. That's it. We're done. I don't know if we're ended yet. Hold on. Is it an end?
No, we're not ended. Hit